Let me bring into this conversation one person also whose party has been talking about, well, some of the fallout of this issue. The National Secretary of the Labour Party, Mr. Kayode Ajulo. He joins us from our Abuja studio. Thank you so much, Kayode, for being a part of the program. Tell me, you have talked about the representation of youth. Would you say that your party was disappointed in the list that we've seen from President Muhammadu Buhari sent to the Nigerian Senate?
Well, good evening, Chair. We have to be sincere with this. Saying that my party will be disappointed is like understatement. Apart from my party, I'm very sure the entire Nigerians, they are disappointed, particularly with the list. If you remember very well, we should agree that when it comes to appointing or nominating ministers, it falls within the prerogative of the president. But this is a president that has already promised Nigerians, particularly put their mindset on one issue, that I'm bringing the best, as you should be expecting this, so and so. And at the end of the day, he failed woefully in doing what he promised Nigeria. And we have to be sincere, this is not even the first time he has been failing in that. And to me, this is quite unfortunate. When you look at the list, the first question you ask yourself is this: where are the angels? This is a president that promised us that this time around is going to be change. And where is he changing the list? Bringing old, you see all the list there. You ask yourself, are you sure this is the same person that have been coming before you, campaigning, giving you different electoral promises? Is it the way we are going to do it? And as it today, those that are born between the 70s and 80s, it's like they've already deleted them entirely from the whole thing. And mind you, this is symbolic. This is psychology. And how did you want to explain that? And when you looked at it very well, we had an election, and there are some people that ensure that you find yourself there. Going with the vote, you find out that those between the age of 18 to 42, they constitute nothing less than 76% of the vote that brought President Buhari to power. Even underage voted for him. But what are we having? Who are those that we are putting there? And we are calling this democracy. Democracy by the representation. And those I believe, we have been saying this all over. There must be reward and there must be punishment. And I don't see this list as a reward for those that voted for him.
Mr. Ajulo, with all of this, a lot of people will say that a ministerial, the cabinet will be made up of politicians, because it's a political appointment, political seats these are. Are you saying that what exactly is the disappointment in these when you talk about the cabinet of angels?
Well, the disappointment first is wait, because I believe we should be a man of our word. If you promise us this is what you are going to present. If you remember before the list, Nigerians have been treated to the colors, the cabinet, the colors we are going to have. We have been treated to the ways that it will be a departure from the hood. It will be this, it will be that. But seeing now what we have there, the same set of people. The question is as if we don't have youth in this country again. It's as if we don't have those within the age of those that were born in 70s and 80s that we can say they are qualified for this. I think we have to be sincere. Nigerian youth are angry. This is not the list I believe we're expecting.
But someone will say, and one we want to ask, that the list is not completed, is not conclusive. We still have at least 15 more people or 15 more nominees to be sent in by the president. And so would you not wait? Is it not proper for us to wait before concluding and judging whether or not it's going to include more youths or more women?
Thank you very much, Sheon. That is another disappointment on its own. Because when we looked at it very well, our constitution is so clear, particularly about those that will constitute minister. And mind you, whosoever that have been constituted as ministers, they are the ones that will form the Federal Executive Council. And that is why that the constitution has already taken cognizance of this and talked about representation from each state that states that at least one from each state. As we have now, we have in 21 states. We have been raising this. that since May 2019 today, Nigeria is without minister, Nigeria is without Federal Executive Council. Till now, we are here to have a sitting of Federal Executive Council. That one alone is violation of our law. That one alone is violation of our constitution. That after 4 years, mind you, this is a man that has a certain 4 years certain, and out of this 4 years, that's 48 months. Out of this 48 months, 4 months, and we're still counting because we don't even know what will happen tomorrow.
All right.
4 months into 5 months.
Mr. Ajulo, let's go into the nitty-gritty. What do you make of the quality of persons on that list? Do you think there are a crop of people that will do us proud as a nation?
Well, I believe that if we are going to talk about Nigerian first 11, I am yet to see any first 11 of Nigerian in that list. We have to be sincere. You see somebody that 32 years ago, when I should be like in my primary school, I've been serving Nigeria. I believe by now, if the country should grow, we have been talking of development in Nigeria. I think by now we should have somebody who should be better than that. But to place the same man, I think that then something is wrong entirely.
Does it take away the quality of that person? Doesn't even tell you about the huge experience that kind of person will have being on the scene for a long time? Is it not an advantage?
One thing we have to know is this. Government is continuing, and we are talking of development. If after 32 years, we cannot say that we have replacement for such kind of person, then I believe we are having issues, and there's something is not wrong with our system. Because what we have to know is this. One thing we should be so sure is this. I think there will be a way how the system should evolve itself. For you to now tell me that every day there should be the same people, the same recycling of the same person, then I'm afraid we're here to have the change that have been promised us.
All right, just quickly tell me, Mr. Ajulo, this cabinet, President has named the names already. There's nothing anybody can do about it. When this screening goes through and these people are sworn in, what do you think if they hit the ground running as a team? What do you think should be their focus? Just say briefly, just quickly.
I think their focus, I think the party and the president have a mantra. They have an agenda. And the focus should be to be for that agenda. They promised Nigeria a lot of things, and I believe being in government today, taking over from Jonathan is not by happenstance. It is because of a concerted effort of some people and based on promise, based on promises. And what is expected from the team is to ensure that all these promises are met. And that is our expectation.
All right, thank you so much, Kayode Ajulo, the National Secretary of the Labour Party, talking to us from our Abuja studio. Well, we take a moment. Well, I still have Senator Itagiwa here in the studio with me. We still have some more to talk about. The procedure, the modalities of this process is going to be our next point of discussion on the program. Join us again.